Hello everybody, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. Welcome to the 10,000 Reasons Hop and Giveaway. There are over 40 prizes to be won. This hop is celebrating my friend Rebecca, who is a fellow Canadian, reaching 10,000 subscribers. So today I am making a birthday card to celebrate. There are more than 30 people on the hop to give you lots of inspiration, and everybody is making projects that have to do with celebrations, and it could be any kind of celebration that we wanted, which is great. So I'm going to do a birthday card because I find I'm always in the need for birthday cards, and I had purchased the adorable little cupcake stamp here by CC Designs last year and never used it. And seeing I want to use stuff that I have in my stash this year along with the new goodies, I thought this would be a perfect time to pull it out. I'm also using the big sentiment stamp from Heffy Doodle. All of the products that I use with their proper names will be linked in the description below, as well as all of the requirements to enter to win your chance at a prize from a number of your favorite stamp and crafty brands, as well as craft stores. So as you can see, I've been coloring up the little images. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of coloring with alcohol markers, zig markers, sometimes watercoloring. So this is a little taste of what you would see if you choose to subscribe to my channel. So the rules for the giveaway: you must be 18 years or older. You need to be a subscriber to each of the channels that you leave a comment on. And one of the things Rebecca is asking is that your subscription list is set to public so that she can determine if you are a subscriber to the channel for which you won a prize for. So you can leave a comment on each of the videos in the hop to increase your chances of winning, but you can only have one entry or comment per channel. In order to qualify for the prize, you must include the country that you live in because some of the sponsors don't ship internationally, unfortunately. So you do need to leave that in order to enter. And all of the prizes will be given away on Rebecca's channel, which is IamMama24, but all of that will be listed in the description box below, as I said. So for this card, I wanted to keep the skin tones fairly similar and the color palette that I'm using. So I chose to do the little girl's hair and the bear and the pants on the little boy the same color of brown combination. For the blonde, I'm using a combination of Y17, Y15, and Y13, and then I'm bringing in E33 just to make her more of a dirty blonde. I'm going to use the yellows to do some of the accent colors as well. As you saw from the pictures, I'm using pink, blue, yellow, and purple to color all of the images. I love this color palette for happy, celebratory, birthday, thank you, any occasion type of cards. So I'm just coloring this little cupcake up as a lemon cupcake. I'm going to color her dress using this pink combination, which is R85, R83, and R81. I'm going to color her little pigtails the same color, or her little pigtail holders. I'm going to do some detailing on her dress at the end. I'm going to do the icing on the little bear cupcake and this other tiny cupcake in a pink color, like strawberry icing. I've gone ahead and colored up the party hats here, so I'm trying to use the colors amongst each of the party hats, and I cut some of that out just to shorten down this video because I know that there are a lot of videos to watch on the hop. So the hop, I'm just trying to read my notes here. The hop is open from 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on January 26th, and it closes at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday, February 2nd. So you have quite a bit of time to play along and watch all these videos, so don't feel like you have to do it all in one day. Here's the colors that I'm using for the purples, the BV04, BV13, and BV02. Color her dress in the purple and some of the accents on the party hats. Once I get the purple colors complete, I'm going to move on to the blue. This is a darker blue, so I'm using B02, BG01, and B00. I'm just going to do the teddy bear shirt and the little boy's shirt. I'm going to come in with the red for the cherry. I left his hair because I didn't quite know what color I wanted to use, so I thought I would use this combination of E35, E34, and E53. I tested it out on the bear first and liked it, so thought I would use it for his hair as well. So going in with my darkest, I typically color these days darkest to lightest. I just find it easiest. So I came in with the mid-tone of the E34, then the lightest E53, and now I'm going back over with my darkest color, bring in that mid-tone. And now for some final details, I'm bringing in a black glaze pen for the eyes and all of their shoes. This just allows the eyes to pop off the page after they've been colored. You can really see it here with the bear with his eyes and nose. Now I'm going to bring in my white gel pen. I'm going to add some dot detail to her dress and just some highlights on some other parts of the images. So on the hats, on the cupcake, on the cherry. And that will just let it pop off the card as well. Decided to add a few more to the hair and the little bear. I am going to fussy cut out all of these images. And now I'm going to work on my background. I have not done ink smooshing in forever, so I'm using squeezed lemonade, picked raspberry, and peacock feathers. Excuse me. The white piece of paper that you see in the back is just a laminated sheet of 110-pound cardstock. So I just used my distress sprayer to get that wet. I'm using Canson XL watercolor paper here. It did get muddied a little bit, so I'm just using a paper towel to clean that up. And I'm going to keep adding more color as I go. I am going to use my heat tool a bit just to speed up the process. This wasn't quite wet enough this second time, so I just added some more water. I wanted some more yellow here up in this corner. I wanted quite a bit of the white to stand out. Sort of gave a tie-dye feeling, which I really loved because I was going for like a messy smeared icing look for the back of this card. So now I thought I was going to stamp my sentiment, but I decided to cut this panel out with a stitched rectangle die. Now that I have that done, I will stamp my sentiment. I'm just going to use my embossing buddy here so that the embossing powder sticks only to the stamped part of the background. So I'm using this big sentiment, Happy B-Day. I'm going to use my VersaFine black onyx ink here. Now I end up stamping this probably, I think it was 4 times. I wanted it to be black and with no spots to it, so you could see how beautiful it ended up coming out. So now I'm just going to use some clear embossing powder here. And I'm going to heat this up, and it's going to be super glossy on the cardstock, so it'll stick out really nice from that bright background. I'm going to add some fun foam here with some double-sided adhesive. This will just help maintain the shape of the card panel. It did warp a little with all of the water. So I'm just going to peel up the release paper. For the second one, because it's a bit wider, I just peel up the first one, and then if there's any overlapping, it doesn't really matter. It just saves on trimming down that second piece. So now I'm going to adhere this to my card base. I always have to turn it sideways so that I can get it on, and I'm just going to push down on the card to get it as flat as possible. So here's how I'm going to lay out my images. I want to stamp this little sentiment that says, "Let's go get cupcakes," which I think is adorable. So I just stamped that with my VersaFine. I'm going to put this cupcake over the little dash here. And then I'm just going to adhere my characters. I end up putting her right over the exclamation mark to give a little bit more white space around her. So I'm adhering these straight down with liquid glue. You could totally pop these up on some foam adhesive if you wanted some more dimension. I tend to like flat cards that are easy to mail. So I'm going to stick him up on this left-hand side. I'm going to get his party hat on. I'm going to give him a cupcake. I do go back and color a cupcake off screen here. I wanted her to be holding a cupcake as well. It's nice to have things in threes, so I felt like bringing in the third cupcake would really balance out the card. Once I get this done, I'm going to work on the inside. I had colored up the little blonde girl and the cupcake bear, so I wanted to use them. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment, "Cupcakes make everything better," for the inside. So true. And now I'm just going to adhere these two little images that I have left on the inside. She's super cute with her hands over her mouth, with her little bear cupcake buddy. I'm going to give her a party hat, and that will be my card for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have fun on the hop. Good luck with winning all of those amazing prizes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.